There was definitely plenty of times when it first happened that I thought I was gonna die. How am I gonna play sports that I loved so much growing up, and how am I gonna be able to play with friends? My name is Corporal Chad Pfeifer. I'm a husband, father of 2. I lost my leg in Iraq in 2007, and now golf has become my passion. Yeah, I grew up in a town called Caldwell, Idaho, and it's just outside of Boise. I really loved baseball. Baseball was my main sport. I wanted to be a professional baseball player growing up. But after college is when I thought I would be a career guy in the Army. When I decided to join the Army, I wanted to be the guy out rolling in the dirt, shooting guns. It really pushes you to your limits, and that's kind of how you find out who you are as a person. Loved the guys I was with and loved being in the Army. I was really enjoying my Army experience until April 12, 2007. We were on a patrol over in Iraq. And as we were getting ready to take off, our driver's night optic device weren't working. I'm not sure if it was the battery or just something was going on with them. By this time it was 5 in the morning. I ended up volunteering to just hop down to the driver's seat and drive us back home. About a quarter mile down the road after I switched is when our truck hit the ID. I was knocked unconscious for a little bit. Woke up and the guys were asking if everyone was all right. And I remember that I couldn't feel my legs, and so I told the guys, something's wrong, can't feel my legs. And I remember the medic saying his leg's gone. And then the guys pulled me out and got me on the gurney and given me an IV. And then one of the last things I remember was hearing the helicopter come in, and then I kind of went into shock from there. When I woke up in Germany to having my leg bandaged up, that was kind of a feeling of what the heck happened. Still a little bit in shock. There was definitely days where I never would have thought that I would be an athlete again. There was a gentleman that was a bilateral amputee when I was going through therapy at Brooke Army Medical Center, and he came in as I was still bandaged up. Hadn't even had a prosthetic at this point, and he said, "Hey, we're gonna get you out and do something when you get going." The first thing he did was take me out golfing.
Ladies and gentlemen, a retired corporal of the United States Army, Chad Pfeifer!
Golf absolutely became my medicine and my therapy. It gave me a sense of relief from the pressures I had facing my new situation. And I always thought, just growing up, that it was a sport for old men. While I was going through rehab, golf became a real passion of mine, and it was a great way for me to get used to my prosthetic being on different terrains. I was invited to President George W. Bush's Warrior Open tournament, and I've won that the 3 years that he's put that on. And I also won the 2011 National Amputee Championships. I went from being in the Army one day to several years later trying to be a professional golfer, and it's all thanks to me losing my leg over in Iraq. It was an event that definitely changed my life, but now that I'm living my life again, it's been a blessing in disguise.
Listen, Chad, I know you heard a lot about me. I'm in the ass-kicking business, and business is very good right now. So how many shots you giving me? Are you any good anyway?
I'm okay.
What that mean?
I'll give you 8 shots.
A side?
Yeah, we'll do that.
You give me 8 aside. You name the price. Money don't make me nervous. You give me 8 aside, we got a bet.
Money will make me nervous.
$100 a hole, 8 shots aside. That's all I want.
All right. Other than my family and my wife and my kids, golf has really been the one constant after I lost my leg that's really been there for me. I feel like people are watching me on the golf course just because of the prosthetic. They're probably curious on how I'm going to swing the golf club, but it's fun to kind of see their faces when I hit a couple nice shots and they may be thinking twice about betting me. I don't think it'll ever be normal just because there'll always be things that I may not be able to do, but I definitely feel like I can live a full life.
He just was solid. He didn't hit a bad shot. Rolled the putter well and hit his shots well, drove the ball great. Truly impressive. Truly impressive.
Appreciate it.
Probably the fact that he didn't even start playing until he lost it 6 years ago. And to be able to play as well as he does today is pretty remarkable, I think.
One of the great things about the sport is that people with disabilities are on a level playing field with anybody, and it's such an enjoyable game. I want to become a professional golfer, not only to test myself, trying to get as best as I can at this game, but also to use it as a platform to help inspire other people. Hopefully other disabled veterans and people with disabilities can see this and realize that they can have a life without limitations.